And welcome back everybody for another Formula 2 race, the penultimate race of the championship, with Stenner leading by 20 points in front of Taylor, who apparently readied up straight away. For this qualifying, we usually have a one-shot qualifying in the F2 races, followed by a 50% feature and a 50% sprint race around Brazil. I'm getting reports that it's gonna be a dry race all around. So let's follow Jamie the G around his qualifying lap. Everybody completes their qualifying lap at the same time, with each of them alone on the track. I'm just gonna turn up some telemetry. And there we go, now we can see everything Jamie can do on this qualifying. Around Sao Paulo, J22 is not completing a qualifying today. I believe he might have a sure. Come back from behind Monkey as well, on the back of the grid. Just one more corner for Jim. What's gonna be interesting to see is how and Division, the three title contenders, will do. Division with the 1:8:13 gets the pole. Reflex Pilot 1:8:21 behind him. 8 thousandths between front row. Very tight, very tight. Both of them are very good drivers. We see Boss, we see 5th Formula Manders, and then Stenner only 10th, and then the rest of the field with no time. We cut some corners, Neymar and Monkey as well. J22 with no time. And that's it. Looks like Sander qualified on the medium tires, and Stenner with a 128 probably had a huge spin, because his lap time is really slow. And we can add 4 points to Division's points there. He's making a little bit of ground up. He's gonna be in for the win. Let's see if anybody decides to ready up early this time. The usual punishment for readying up early is a qualifying ban, which would be a huge blow for Taylor Clan, who is chasing Stenner very closely in the championship. If he gets a quali ban, then he's gonna have to make up some ground in this race to kind of prepare for the last race. We're gonna take 2 weeks break from Formula 2 because of the holidays, as both December 24th and December 31 are both on Thursday on F2 race day, so we're not gonna race the next 2 weeks. We're gonna finish the championship in 3 weeks. Drivers are still making their strategies. They have a bit more time now. Just Sander is the only one qualifying on the medium tires, and J22 and probably the guys who couldn't set a lap time, they will start on medium tires on the alternate strategy. There we go. Division is the first one to ready up this time, so all is in order and the formation will get underway. And there we are, drivers on the grid, formation lap is on the way. Division, Reflex, Boss Cookie and Shush, the top four. Then Q-Man, who is a new driver, he recently joined our Discord, and the Formula 2, he's also waiting for test race in the Formula 1 tiers. Formula Maxim in 6th place, behind him Taylor Clan and Jamie the G. You see the top four a bit further up the field. Sander in front of Stenner, he's probably gonna let him pass on the quicker tire. Actually, we can actually check the tires. Oh, quite a few people actually on medium tires. Boss Cookie in 3rd place as well. Which is interesting, as we see Formula Maxim in the pink car. I'm not quite familiar with the car names. So Boss Cookie on 3rd place on the medium tires. That is a huge lap for him if he qualified 3rd with the medium. Formula Maxim and Taylor Clan also on medium tires. Sander and Neymar in the back also on medium tires. Take a peek back, Taylor Clan. And as the grid forms up, everybody is ghosting through each other. I'm gonna go to the front. How Division gets past. If he gets a win, while Taylor Clan are staying in the back, he's gonna make up huge ground. We could have a three-way battle. And there we are. I don't see the lights on the screen. I think 5 red lights is up. And away we go. Division comes up very well. Reflex gets a better start. As well as Shush. Let's see if he can make the pass for 2nd place. He's on the outside now. Goes wide. Boss Cookie comes back to 3rd. Formula Max to 5th place. Behind him, the new guy trying to make a pass on the inside. Can he make it stick? Formula Maxim goes wide to give him space. Stenner, what a start from Stenner. Up he's already. Taylor Clan down to Neymar up to 7th. Max in the back of the field. On 4. Someone else, J22 as well. Q-Man getting a 5. Corner cutting. He has a spin as well. Damage as well. We missed. Who he tangled with. He was up there in the top spot. Reclaimed 1st place. Shush. 3rd. Stenner already all the way up to 4th place. 5th with the medium tires. Boss Cookie down to 12th place. He must be collision with J22 there, because both of them back up to 11th. Division with the first lap. Taylor Clan with Sander behind him. See if Sander can make a move to help his teammate in the title fight. Arrow in front of them. Stenner already passing Reflex Pilot left. Let's see if Reflex Pilot has the juice. Oh, there's a big crash in the back. Retired. Jamie angled up maybe. Sander, Neymar. Oh. Whose car jumped up in the air. That was a huge crash. I think we have safety car. Arrow already out of the race. Jamie, the G, 5-second penalty, ignore yellow flag. The Delta for too long. He's gonna have to serve that. In the pit. Neymar. Immediately. Stenner up to 3rd place. He was able to keep his spot thanks to the safety car there. We did catch the crash a little from a backside view. Not sure what happened there. Clips. What I've seen is that Neymar in the air smashed into the wall, and I think it was only a safety car because DRS is enabled. We're back up the racing speed. Taylor up to 5th place now. Let's see if Stenner can challenge Division for 1st place. At the moment he's fighting Shush for 2nd place. And he makes the pass on the inside. Relinquishes the Reflex by after Shush as well. He's forced on the outside this time. It doesn't yield. Shush closes the door and they spin. They crash. Shush is demolished as well. What a chaotic race here. And still Formula Maxim back up to 8 now. Place well for him. He has a penalty now. Division 1st, Stenner 2nd, Taylor Clan place. Title fight is on the track with Taylor on the medium tires. Terrible camera. 3 laps done and we've seen Shush and Reflex with a couple of penalties. G is up to 8th place. Boss Cookie, Reflex Pilot, who's has to come into the pit. G 5th place on the track. Let's see if he can hold penalty. Of course, has the huge advantage on the medium tires. Division and Stenner retires from the session, probably in the pits. I see his car on lead. He raced after his crash with Reflex Pilot. The way I've said, he didn't leave enough space. Who was on the outside, so Shush had the position, but he just close to Reflex's car and Reflex than the grass. Monkey up to 4th place, Division's teammate. Uni Virtuosi can score some points against Stenner's team. Of course, the constructor's title is very much hangs in the balance as well, with Sander only in 10th place, 20 seconds down to Formula Maxim. He was probably tangled up in a crash. Jamie the G speed pit lane. Oh my gosh, Jamie. He's just about to serve his 5 seconds and he gets another 5 seconds on top of that. That's very good for Jamie, who was in a very good position thanks to all the crashing around him. He avoided all those crashes. He pits after 5 laps. The medium tires. I'm not sure how long the soft tires last on this track. And his car is still standing. J22, and it looks like he's first. down to the back of the field. He might have served both 5-second penalties because I don't see a penalty sign beside his name. That's why his car was staying in the... Oh, there it is, there it is. He does have the second 5 seconds. I'm not sure why his car was still in the pit. After changing the tires, Taylor 4 seconds behind Stenner. Stenner just about 1 second behind Division. He might have DRS now, which will help him close the gap a little bit. Yes, Stenner is on the move. As I've mentioned before, Stenner has 20 points lead in front of Taylor Clan, who is Division, who was in pole position, now in 65 points. Just about 35, 33 points down to Taylor, and 53 points down to Stenner. So Division has all the ground to make up. Stenner looks like he's slowly catching Division as Monkey is catching Taylor in front of him. Sander might be in a position to make a move on Neymar as well, just half a second between them. Sander is a bit down now. Stenner, Monkey and J22 in the pits. Taylor and out on the mediums. Division still in first tires. And Division has a little spin. Obviously those are getting man up to 4th place. Both have to pit. Neymar, Sander off tires there. Jamie unfortunately having to pit and serving a penalty, and he still has a penalty. Let's see how far Division can get compared to Stenner, who's on the medium tire behind Formula Maxim at the moment. Formula Maxim on the used mediums is going to be just a bit slower than Stenner. And Stenner spins, but he catches the car just in time. Taylor Clan takes first place from Division, but he still has to pit for the soft tires as well. Let's see if Stenner can come in front of Division. Where's Division? Division already on the outside. Let's see if Stenner can make the jump. And the Division is up front. Stenner coming behind him. Division is still 1 second up from Stenner. About 16, 18 seconds behind Taylor Clan at the moment. Cuman up to 3rd place, but still on the soft tires. This is the battle to watch between Stenner and Division, just like last week, where we are able for the whole battling on the track. Eventually Taylor Clan was able to jump both of them on the alternate strategy, while these two battled it out on the track. Boss Cookie in a position to make a move on Taylor Clan, who locks up just as we switch to him. Stays off the track. Boss Cookie able to take first place. Taylor Clan losing a bit of ground there. Boss Cookie gets the DRS as a bonus as well. Boss Cookie, Taylor Clan and Formula Maxim still yet to pit, as is Cuman Carrillo, who is in the pit now after 8 laps on the soft tires. And Division making a move on Formula Maxim, just putting a car between himself and Stenner, as Reflex Pilot picks up 5 seconds penalty for speeding in the pit. If Stenner can get through Maxim swiftly to follow Division. Formula Maxim looks like he lets Stenner pass like a gentleman. Doesn't want to battle him on the fresh tires there. Stenner 7 tenths down. And Division pulling away in the straight. Taylor Clan within a second of Boss Cookie as well. A little look, but he's not quite close enough yet. Let's see if Stenner is close enough to Division to make a move. From all three title contenders at the moment, Taylor Clan has 18 seconds, less than 18 seconds on Division and Stenner now. That might not be enough to stay in front of them, but he's gonna get soft tires after his pit. He will be able to charge at them on alternate strategy once again. Very close, Stenner's very close. Taylor Clan down 2 seconds to Boss Cookie. Boss Cookie has a penalty now. Just gonna check how much. Boss Cookie has 5 seconds of penalties. That's huge. That is huge. As we reach half point of the feature race, don't forget, after the feature race we're gonna have a sprint race as well. No pit stops, just literal sprint from start to finish. If you're fortunate enough to avoid everyone else and not crash your car. Stenner very, very close after the DRS straight, and there's gonna be a second DRS straight just now. Let's see if he's able to make a move. And he puts his car in. Division leaves the space for him, side by side. Division gets a better run on the outside line, and now he's gonna be on the inside. He keeps his position for now. Very good racing from both of them. Taylor Clan already 3.5 seconds down to Boss Cookie, who is flying right now. And Taylor Clan only has 15 seconds on Division at the moment. Formula Maxim and Monkey already down 9 seconds to Formula Maxim. And everyone else is just thinned out the back of the field with Monkey picked up repeated corner cutting. Stenner and Essential Scoop and Taylor Clan still in front of them. Just a bit of black spike there. Hopefully it doesn't affect the drive. Stenner is really charging up on Division. Of course, he's not his main rival. If he can stay just one spot behind him, that's good for Stenner. Division has a little spin. Just a little slide. He catches the car. But now once again he's open for an attack from Stenner. Of course, Stenner wouldn't be a racing driver if he didn't try to pass his rival. But he is not the one who has to take the risks at this race. Let's see the long DRS. Not even straight, it's a huge left-hander. Division keeps the distance on. And Stenner might have the chance now as he picks up 3 seconds of penalties. That's going to be huge for him. Now he has to pass. Even though Formula Maxim is down 6 seconds behind him, Boss Cookie picks up 3 more seconds as well. You've seen last week. Also, Boss Cookie was picking up loads of penalties. He was really struggling with his car. He's doing better now. We're just gonna have to see. As Neymar and Sander are both in the pit, ready to take off those soft tires finally. And it looks like Sander is putting up softs again. He was forced to pit from the mediums because of a crash, as was Neymar. And it looks like Neymar jumps Sander in the pit. Boss Cookie, another 5 seconds of penalty. Him and Taylor Clan are in the pits now, and Stenner are gonna overtake them both. Taylor Clan just arrived in the pit. Division up first, Stenner second. Stenner goes just a bit wide, but he keeps his car on the track. Down 1 second to Division now. Boss Cookie and Taylor Clan on the soft tires. Monkey jumps in front of Taylor as well. Does he? If he can stay ahead of Cookie as well. Let's see, it's gonna be tight. Very tight indeed. Boss Cookie comes out just behind Monkey. Boss Cookie with the gaggle of penalties. Taylor Clan just getting out of the pit lane. He has a huge gap behind Boss Cookie. 11 seconds. How did that happen? I didn't follow Taylor Clan's pit, but he lost out a huge amount in the pit. I don't think he had a penalty he had to serve. I don't quite remember. But that means that Division and Stenner are free to fight for first place as Boss Cookie is trying desperately to overtake Monkey. Monkey already pitted. He doesn't have to pit again. He can just hold Boss Cookie there. And if we compare the penalties, Monkey has 3 seconds, Boss Cookie has 8 seconds, so it would be crucial for Monkey. Sander picks up some penalty as Boss Cookie makes the move down to turn 1. Monkey doesn't really put up much of a fight against the fresh soft tires. There's not much he can do. Stenner now makes the move on Division. Division fighting back on the inside line. Stenner is now on the inside line. They keep space between them. Division still on the outside. Stenner turns in. Neymar with the fastest lap in the meantime. And Division once again keeps his first place. Incredible battle between these two. Stenner still attacking. Division defending very well. They haven't touched a single time, not last week and not in this race either. Boss Cookie down 11 seconds behind them. He's gonna have 5 more laps to try and charge up behind them. He's gonna have to make up more than 2 seconds per lap if he wants to get into this fight. Stenner brakes deep. Keeps the car on track this time. Boss Cookie with the fastest lap. Boss Cookie and Neymar jumping around on the fastest laps between themselves. Just not enough. Jamie picks up 3 more seconds of penalties. He's all the way up to 7th place. Here are his unfortunate penalties. He's still not out of the battle yet. But he's on very used medium tires. Formula Maxim coming up behind him. Fresh soft tires. Definitely gonna be a passing move here. Very shortly, I'm keeping an eye on Stenner and Division as well. Stenner doesn't seem like he's gonna get a move. Or does he? No, not at this moment. Might be in the second DRS straight. Formula Maxim looks like he had a bit of a mistake. He's backing off of Jamie. More than 2 seconds off now on the first off against Jamie's used mediums. Interesting. Stenner still can't find the grip to pass Division. Division has the straight speed on Stenner, but in the corners Stenner looks like he is charging up behind him. Division probably saving that ERS for the straight, as he should. And enable a bit of telemetry. DRS is on. Stenner comes out of the slipstream. Division, unless he makes a mistake, Stenner goes just a bit too close there. They keep their cars intact. I was just about to say, unless Division makes a mistake, he wins the race, because Stenner has that penalty. He's trying to throw his car on the inside. Touch just a little bit. Just a little indication, I'm here mate, I'm trying to pass you. Division is not letting up. They only have 2.5 laps remaining as Jamie and Formula Maxim fight it out. Jamie slides away. Just caught the end bits. Formula Maxim, of course, on the first set tires has huge speed difference on Jamie as Reflex Pilot picks up some more penalties. Jamie won't be able to fight back. Oh, actually Neymar is passing Jamie as well. Neymar also on the fresh soft tires. Unfortunately, Jamie has no means to fight back, so we can jump back to Division and Stenner up to first and second place. 2 laps to go. Now Neymar behind Formula Maxim trying to make a move, and Stenner might have turned away at the wrong moment. Not quite. See what Neymar's doing with Formula Maxim there. Battle for 7th place. 8th place gives you pole position for the sprint race, so I don't know if Neymar should pass. But he does on the outside. Formula Maxim goes up behind him. He will try to use the DRS to get back at him. Stenner is only 2/10 away from Division, which just doubled now. See, Formula Maxim doesn't throw his car in Neymar's way there. We can jump back to Stenner and Division once again in the DRS zone, heading into the final lap of the feature race. Don't forget, there's gonna be a sprint race after this, also 50%. Let's see, Stenner, Division stays on the outside, Stenner on the inside, they're side by side. And Stenner, not quite. Yes, he does make the move this time, and Division will have DRS to fight back. Stenner takes the inside, Division on the outside. Can he make it stick? Stenner still on the inside line. He's gonna be on the outside in the next corner. Division in the better spot now. Stenner tries to switch back. Brakes very deep. They're still side by side. They're still side by side. And Stenner finally makes this move. It was a really long move. They were side by side for half the lap, but Stenner is finally in first place. But he won't have the race victory. Yes, he will! Yes, he will! Division and Taylor Clan also. Division picks up 3 seconds of penalties in the penultimate corner and hands Stenner the victory for the feature race. That is huge. Huge luck for Stenner. Division spins his car out. And now we're gonna see Boss Cookie sees the checkered flag on third place. Let's see if Monkey can jump him. No, he cannot. Monkey is fourth. Taylor Clan is gonna be fifth. J22 sixth, but Neymar will jump J22 as Neymar doesn't have a penalty. Formula Maxim also will jump J22, so J22 will be down to 8th place. There we have J22 in 8th, Jamie 9, Human, Reflex and Stander finished the grid up. What a race again. What a race. In the penultimate corner, Division picks up his 3-second penalties and hands the victory back to Stenner. That is just huge. That is huge. There we have it. 25 points goes to Stenner. Division gets 18. Boss Cookie with the fastest lap, 17 points. Taylor Clan 5th place gets 10 points for the feature race. So Stenner is extending his lead 10 points in front of Taylor and 7 points in front of Division. Don't go anywhere because the sprint race is about to begin. Just gonna have a quick look on the incidents. Bit of corner cutting there. DNF there, ignoring yellow flag. Who did Arrow collide with? Doesn't say. Doesn't say. Stenner collided with Reflex. Doesn't say who Arrow collided with. So I guess the stewards will find out after the race. Whew, what a race. Just a few short seconds and the sprint race will begin. Don't go anywhere. I still don't see any rain clouds over the tracks. Stenner readies up, but of course it doesn't make a difference on the sprint race. There's no strategies, just one tire from start until the finish. And of course, as usual in Formula 2, the top 8 drivers will have reverse grid. J22 was on 8th place, so he's going to be in pole position. Stenner is going to be on 8th position. Formula Maxim 2nd, Neymar 3rd, Taylor Clan 4th, Monkey, Cookie, Division and Stenner. The top 8, then Jamie, Q-Man, Sander, Reflex, Shush and Arrow, Boss Cookie straight away goes back to the grid, and Neymar as well. They are tier 1 teammates. I'm not sure if they touched each other or they touched someone else. But they are back to the grid and they're gonna start with cold tires. While we're watching the formation lap for the sprint race, stay tuned with us after the sprint race because the F2 Formula 2 managers will have some announcements to make right after the sprint race. Just gonna invite them into a party and let them talk to you guys as well. J22 and Formula Maxim will have huge advantage over Neymar, as will Taylor Clan. I wouldn't be surprised if Taylor Clan jumped up to first place straight away, because Neymar will have the cold tires and Division and Stenner also have the opportunity to jump Boss Cookie. It's going to be a very interesting start here, as we see Neymar and Boss Cookie's car already on the grid. The rest of the field forms up around them now. Shush and Arrow, who didn't finish the feature race, are at the back of the grid, of course, back for the sprint race. As the red lights are in an unfortunate position. It looks like we can start the sprint race in an orderly fashion. The lights are coming up, I can hear them. And a very late release. We're on the way. Maxim already ghosting. It looks like everybody's ghosting. J22 gets away in first place. Formula Maxim second. The telemetry is all over the place. J22 cuts the corner a little bit. Formula Maxim takes the opportunity to go around him, perhaps. On the inside, not at all, not at all. There's a huge crash again. It's not Jamie, it's Boss Cookie again. Boss Cookie crashing once again. It looks like he caught Shush, maybe? Boss Cookie leaves the session, leaves his car on the track. Monkey lost 6 spots. It might have been Monkey who got caught in their virtual safety car. Boss Cookie involved in another incident there. That gives Jamie 7th place, Division up to 6th. Stenner jumped Division at the start, up to 5th place, right behind Neymar. Taylor Clan 3rd. Formula Maxim 1st. J22 right behind Formula Maxim, trying to go for the overtake straight away. I think everyone's on the medium tires. There's 14 laps for the sprint race as J22 makes a mistake. Taylor Clan overtakes him and is ready to charge up to first place against Formula Maxim. It looks like Neymar jumped J22, but not Taylor Clan. The telemetry is a bit glitchy as Monkey is gone as well. Is he retiring in the pits? Yes, he's retiring in the pits, so we're not going to see his car. Up on front, Formula Maxim, Taylor Clan, BRL, Neymar, J22, Division, and Stenner's gone. Stenner's lost 5 positions. Stenner down to 9th place behind Reflex Pilot, who missed how he spun. Boss Cookie's car coming into the pit. Boss Cookie's driverless car in the pit. Stenner down to 9th place. He's gonna have to make up some ground in front of him. While Division is chasing J22, BRL Neymar chasing Taylor. We have a yellow flag again. It looks like Stenner is spinning again. Just gonna try and see his car if he has damage. I don't see any damage on his car. It's just unfortunate as Taylor Clan is behind Neymar now. Neymar came up to second place. Looks like this is gonna be the battle of the race as Division jumps J22 as well. Stenner down to 11th place now. He didn't see what happened to him, he probably had to spin on his own. Terrible camera angles all around. Let's see if Neymar can overtake Formula Maxim as they're gonna lap Boss Cookie's car. Boss Cookie didn't get a front wing change. His AI driven car didn't get a front wing change in the pit. That is interesting. I wonder if his car is gonna go into the pit every lap. Neymar with the DRS. Behind him there's 8/10 of gap. He's gonna throw his car on the inside line with the fastest lap in tow. On the inside, Maxim holds the line, keeps the space, not quite fast enough yet. Second DRS zone coming up. Neymar with the DRS once again. And Formula Maxim relinquishes the position for now. Neymar in first place and Taylor Clan up behind them both. Jamie jumps J22 as well. You might have touched this in J22's driver's hands as well. Reflex Pilot also jumped J22. J22 from pole position down to 8th place. That is just unfortunate for him. But Jamie and Arrow, especially Arrow, to 5th place. Jamie up to 6th place. Let's see the top 3. Neymar, Formula Maxim, Taylor battling it out for the win. Division behind Taylor Clan as well. It's going to be a 4-way battle with Arrow down 2.5 seconds now. Formula Maxim and Taylor Clan and Division will all have DRS. Neymar will have to defend if he wants to keep ahead. Division with the fastest lap. Very big toe, Reflex Pilot right behind Jamie and Arrow as well. Human jumps J22 as well. J22 looks like he's struggling to keep his car on the track at the moment. Jump back. This battle for 5th place between Arrow, Reflex Pilot and Jamie the G. Jamie is in a position to have a good finish here in Brazil. But he goes wide and Reflex Pilot takes the chance and overtakes him. Jamie down to 7th place. We can jump back to the battle for 1st place now. Neymar almost has the 1 second gap to keep Formula Maxim out of DRS. And the 1 second is there. Formula Maxim needs to get back to the DRS zone. If he wants to keep his 2nd place, he has a little bit of slide. And Taylor Clan has the opportunity to overtake him now. Maxim defends the inside line. Taylor goes to the outside. Of course, for turn 2, he's gonna be on the inside. Maxim goes behind him. Taylor locks up. Formula Maxim has good reflexes. He doesn't go into his car. Division behind Formula Maxim as well. Both of them will have the DRS now. Taylor Clan is not opening a DRS this time. Division goes to the outside. Keeps his car there. And Formula Maxim on the grass. Unfortunately, Formula Maxim down to 4th place from 1st. We have a yellow flag as well. Looks like Sander. Nope, it's Q-Man. Q-Man had a spin. It looks like his car is damaged. He's able to come back on the track. Reflex Pilot jumped his teammate as well. Jamie back again to fight with Arrow, this time for 6th place. Division is chasing down Taylor Clan. Stenner is still stuck in 8th place, so Taylor and Division have the chance to make up some ground on Stenner. See if he can make the pass. Now Taylor Clan already 2 seconds down on Neymar. Locks up once again. Division goes to the inside. Division's pushing. He lost the feature race win in the penultimate corner. He needs a better result this time around. He throws his car on the inside. Taylor Clan gets a better run on the outside. Division leaves the space, but Taylor Clan has to relinquish 2nd place. And Stenner looks like he passed Jamie the G for 7th place. J22 also picked up a penalty as well. Let's see if Taylor Clan can come back. On Division for 2nd place, we're about halfway through the sprint race. And we're just gonna have to see. It looks like Taylor Clan doesn't have enough power to go after Division. Formula Maxim picking up 3 seconds of penalties. That will cost him 4th place if it stays like this. Might even cost him 5th place as well. Stenner looks like he's lining up Arrow and Reflex Pilot. He's ready to make up some ground, make up some positions. If he can pass these two and stay close to Formula Maxim, he can get up to 4th place. Big recovery for Stenner if he makes it. Very close, he's gonna make the move in the DRS zone as Taylor Clan is... Ooh, Division. He was probably defending the inside line. It looks like Reflex Pilot disconnected. I'm gonna have to see if I can invite him back. Unfortunately, the game doesn't allow me to invite Reflex Pilot back. So Reflex, if you're listening, try to join back from somebody, because I can't invite you back. Taylor Clan is on the grass. Not Taylor Clan, Stenner, sorry, Stenner. on the grass trying to make a move on Arrow for 6th place. See if Reflex Pilot, it looks like he is back in the game. Stenner looking to get past Arrow, who's down almost 3 seconds to Reflex Pilot now. It looks like Division is able to keep his 2nd place in front of Taylor Clan. Just a few laps remain. Neymar up front, 4.5 seconds now. And Stenner brakes too deep and spins himself on Arrow's car. That's gonna be it for Stenner. Jamie passes him as well. Sander behind him. Stenner had to take some risks to get back up front, but unfortunately there's other cars around him, so he wasn't able to. And he even lost the position to Jamie, who's back up to 7th place. He's probably gonna be able to take Jamie in the following laps. I don't see any damage on Stenner's car. Very close to Stenner to Jamie. Taylor Clan on a 1 second gap behind Division. Let's see if he can make a move. Another lock up from him, so probably not. We go back to Stenner. Jamie's disconnected as well. Jamie, if you're listening, I cannot invite people back, unfortunately. But I think Jamie's back already, so no harm done there. Might have just been a bit of a lag spike. Stenner overtakes Jamie for 7th place. Neymar leaves the session. That was probably not intentional. Just gonna check if I can invite him. Neymar. I can't invite him back, unfortunately. Neymar, if you're listening, try and rejoin up someone in the session, because I can't invite you back, unfortunately. I'm not sure why. And it looks like Division has passed Neymar for 1st place. Neymar is not in control of his car at the moment. And Taylor Clan also able to get past Neymar's ghosted car. Very, very unfortunate for Neymar. He had almost 5 seconds up on Division. And unless Division makes a mistake on the penultimate corner again, he can bag this win already. Division just lapping Boss Cookie at this moment. And there's just gonna be one more lap to go as telemetry is scrambled once again. Don't have any intervals. They look about a second behind Division. Formula Max up to 3rd place after Neymar's disconnection. Boss Cookie dives into the pit once again, his ghosted car. Reflex Pilot. It looks like Neymar is back in the session in 4th place. in the final lap, it doesn't look like there's gonna be any more position changes for the top spots. Stenner stays in 7th place unless Arrow has too much penalties. Arrow has 6 seconds. Oh, Stenner will jump Arrow for 6th place. But that's gonna be it for him. As we'll watch Division and Taylor Clan come into the final corners, and Division doesn't make a mistake this time. He keeps his win in the bag and brings home 15 points. He's able to make up some ground on the sprint race. On Stenner, Taylor Clan 2nd, Formula Max in 3rd, Neymar 4th. And Neymar goes down to 5th. He probably had some penalties after rejoining. And Stenner jumps Neymar as well. Stenner up to 5th place. That is really lucky for him. Neymar down to 6th. All the way down to 6th. Arrow 7th. Sanders in the final corner probably. He was able to take Jamie. Wow, what an exciting race we had here. Division takes 15 points. Reflex Pilot Driver of the Day. Let's see who got the fastest lap. This time it's Boss Cookie again, but he didn't finish the race, so it's not really gonna count. Taylor picks up 12 points. And Stenner picks up 6 points. So as we stand, 349 points for Stenner, 298 points for Division, and 320 points for Taylor Clan. 29 points between Stenner and Taylor Clan for the title before the last race. Remember, we're gonna take 2 weeks breaks because of the holidays, and we're gonna have the last race of the championship in 3 weeks time. Don't go anywhere because I'm gonna invite Division and Monkey, who are gonna make an announcement. They're just gonna announce some things about the upcoming 2nd season of Formula 2. How you doing, guys?
Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Make sure you tick the boxes so people can hear you in the stream.
Yes,
And
we
I'm gonna let you guys take the floor.
right now.
Well, of course.
Well, you have not done this before, so
interviews before.
yeah, you don't want to do the interviews first?
We can do interviews if you want. How was your race then?
Yeah.
I don't want to
The
talk
first
about
one
it.
was good,
Oh.
but unfortunately the penalty and the second one Neymar should have won, but it's my win now, so not his.
Indeed, it is. You were really unlucky in the feature race. You lost the race in the penultimate corner thanks to penalty.
Yeah, mate, I was literally telling Monkey, mate, I can relax. He has his 30-second time penalty. And when I say it, I get one myself. Yeah. It's a good weekend still, so might
That's a bit
Still.
unfortunate.
get P2 or 3 in the championship, so
Yes, by my calculations, you are 53 points behind Stenner before the last race.
It's not enough.
I think that is too much.
Yep.
I think
You
that
can
is
get
too
like
much.
46 points or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Everything can
25
happen in
plus
Abu Dhabi,
15
boys. Don't worry.
plus 8. 48
Yeah,
points.
but
can
you
get
cannot
48
score more
points.
points than you
the
can
race.
in the game. So
Unfortunately, Division, your fight is for the second place at most now.
Yes, mate. I know. I don't even want P1 anymore. You know. I have my set on the season 2 on the better cars.
Focusing on next season.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think we have Stenner in here too.
Mhm.
How you doing? Make sure your box is ticked and tell us about your race. You were really lucky in the feature race in the penultimate corner there.
Yeah, got lucky. Division got our last corner penalty, but we had
I
some
did it
really
on
good
purpose,
battles.
mate.
Oh yeah. We had a good battle for a good like 10 laps or so. It was good fun, and then just got unlucky with a couple incidents in the sprint race, but still happy to increase my gap in the championship now. So hoping for another good race at Abu Dhabi.
Abu
Alright.
Dhabi.
You're just gonna have to
Did you
wait a
practice
little
already?
bit for that race.
Oh no, not yet.
Vision has.
No, I know. Oh yeah, I did.
Alright, I think Taylor Clan is not joining us. I think I invited him, but I'll try again, just in case.
I don't. Does he have a mic? I don't know.
I don't know, but he never joins the party, so
Dan heb jij dat ding
Alright
voor
then.
je wel, of niet?
Ja, maar als ik niks op de stream
Ah.
zie, Zampa zou dat toch op stream zetten.
No, we're asking about the thing when it's coming on stream, so Monkey can talk a little bit about it.
The thing, you mean the thing about the thing?
Yes, I
Yeah,
mean the thing.
we mean the
Put
thing
that
about
as
the
not
thing, if you
being-
know what the thing is.
I can put the thing on if you'd like.
Yes. Then Stanley can look as well.
Alright.
look at what looking at?
Wait, what?
Look,
Nah, don't look at it, Sandra. You don't want to.
You don't want to see. No.
You don't want to see that. Okay. I'll
He's
put it
like,
on in
"Oh,
just a
no,
few
why?"
seconds, and I'll let you guys take the floor.
Go for it, Monkey.
Yeah, well, dude, I'm watching the stream and it's a commercial, so 5 seconds.
No, mate.
Well, we have to
It's all
generate
Stenner's
revenue,
fault.
so
So, yeah. Stenner, are you watching the stream?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think about it? We thought we could switch it around for season 2 and do a mixed race with, yeah, not the normal calendar, but just switch it up.
I like it. That looks like a really good calendar. Mix of different tracks and different points. Gonna be good fun.
Okay.
Yeah, a few tracks are just taken out. The less favorite
Monaco.
tracks. Yeah. Especially, yeah, mate. I actually wanted Monaco. Not gonna lie, but yeah, I don't know.
You won at Monaco.
Nah, but we had to choose 15 tracks, so I think this is the best we came up with. So, starting in Russia, of course. Penalties. Gonna be a tricky track to start, and ending at France.
Yeah, I already did some practice in the next season cars, and they're, yeah, think
Man,
easier to drive than season.
that's also a thing. The new 2020 cars are way faster. The F2 2020 cars.
Well,
Oh,
they
yeah.
feel faster.
They are.
I don't know if they show it on times.
I'm pretty confident they're faster.
Yeah. I have my eyes set on season 2. We'll be revealing more about how we are going to determine the lineup soon as well. So, but we first have 2 weeks break.
Yeah, it's just not fun. 2 weeks break before we get and decide the championship.
Yeah.
That's
You
gonna
leave
be a
it.
little fun. It's gonna be
But
Christmas.
do you
and
want
New
to
Year's.
drive on New Year? Nah.
Not really, but you know.
You literally drive yourself into the new year.
But anyway, I think that was it.
All right. It looks like, oh yeah, we're starting in Russia, Italy, Australia, finishing in Spain, France. Good stuff, good stuff. So there we have it. That's gonna be the season 2 calendar for Formula 2. don't think this is gonna be the same calendar for Formula 1. That will not be the case. Or will it? Or will it not?
We don't
We're just gonna
know.
have to see. Thank you everyone for watching Formula 2. Don't forget, we're gonna take 2 weeks break and we're gonna return with the final race in 3 weeks. Thank you for watching and good night.